everybody, how are you? Welcome back.
Hey.
Welcome, y'all.
Can't be heard. It's us.
It is us. We're here. Hello. DM Shareef, take it away.
DM Shareef. Dim Shareef.
Dim Shareef. Yes, Dim Shareef.
Dim Shareef.
Yeah, everybody, welcome to the season 7 finale of Rivals of Waterdeep. So we are on episode 70. Pretty exciting things. Going to wrap up the events in Waterdeep / Icewind Dale. And let's go around the table and introduce our characters' pronouns. Good stuff. Starting with Tanya.
Hey, my name's Tanya. I play Lisa Storio, a fallen paladin / blood hunter. Pronouns are she, her, and she's a little grumpy because of things that have happened all throughout the season.
Hi, everybody. My name is Brandon Stennis. I'll be playing Ren Leodon today, and pronouns for both me and Ren are he, him.
Hi, I'm LaTia. I will be playing everybody's favorite bird monk, Dahani, and both my and Dahani's pronouns are she, her.
Hey, y'all. I'm Masood Haque. I'll be playing your favorite business manager, Gosrick Nomrad, also a druid part-time, and both our pronouns are he, him.
Yes, and I'm Shareef Jackson, your DM. Pronouns he, him, associated NPCs of various thingamajigs. Let's start out by shouting out folks that have been supporting us throughout our adventures as the Rivals. Start out with D&D Beyond, our online character sheets, online access to source books, dice rolling, looking up spells and monsters ad hoc, as DM almost always does. Thank you so much to D&D Beyond for providing all that stuff. If you're in the chat, meaning you are listening live Sundays at noon Central on twitch.tv/DND, there will be a code in there where you can enter a raffle to win an Adventurers bundle. So make sure to check out the live show for sure if you're listening to the audio podcast or the on-demand video. Check them out at dndbeyond.com. Our dice trays and vaults are provided by Wormwood, WYRMwoodgaming.com. And they have all kind of cool kinds of wood to make your dice look all shiny and fresh. And if you use the code RIVALS while shopping at Wormwood Gaming, you can get free domestic shipping. And said dice are provided by Level Up Dice. And we're part of the Diceomancy program. So if you purchase things at our bit.ly link, bit.ly/LUD Rivals of Waterdeep, we get points based on your purchase. We level up and we can win things and then preferably raffle that stuff back off to the community as well. So make sure to use that link if you're purchasing stuff at Level Up Dice. And if you love minis, make sure to go to eldridge-foundry.com and use the code RIVALSDND for 10% off of your minis purchase, and our newest sponsor for season 7, Stormcrow. So they have a whole bunch of cool things where you can drink coffee and get stats. You can wear
headband
shirts.
is from them.
You can get headbands. You can get face masks. All kind of cool things at Stormcrow. So if you
where I usually pull up my Stormcrow mug, but I've been drinking out of it so much that I have to. It's in the sink. So imagine that this is the great Stormcrow logo. They're wonderful. Support them.
I mean, you should have been drinking out of a dirty mug, man. Come on.
Dedication.
Come on.
In this time, why not? Just risk it all.
Yeah. And you can get a giant D20, which I may wind up using later today. Who knows?
Who knows?
Ooh, nice. Yes. I like that. So go to shop.stormcrow.com and use the code RIVALS for 15% off of your purchase there. All right, cool. So y'all ready for a recap of our penultimate episode?
Sure.
Yeah. Everyone's super excited. Awesome.
I'm smiling. Of course I'm excited.
Drinking out that dirty cup, man.
Wow.
Get out of here.
Shenanigans. We haven't even started.
All right. So previously on Rivals of Waterdeep,
Whoosh.
Okay, season 7, episode 9. What happened last week?
Celeste was tormented by a puzzle when she woke up and already had to deal with a trail of blood everywhere. Then you threw a puzzle at her. She was trapped in a hallway.
Yes, yeah, you're trapped in a hallway. Turns out a very junior associate of the Blood Hunters was uh, uh, basically, he mentioned that, he had been kind of following you. They kind of are sense to people that are acting on their vengeance and are kind of giving in to that. He played some games with you. You made some blood into a key, which was a very happy key and was a chatty key that is now
out of character. LaTia drew me the key.
I did draw
what
the
is
key.
its name? What is its name? Does it have a
Well,
name?
It
I
doesn't.
don't know.
Police didn't name it, but I drew.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
It says hello, friend.
I love that.
The key does not have a name yet. I may throw that out to the chat to help me name my bloody key friend, which sounds very strange.
Yeah. And the key is around your neck, right? You put it around your neck.
Danny says Gary 4.
No.
No.
No, if it's Gary 4, that means that like Rin is gonna get his hands on it.
No.
Yeah. So while you were trapped in this thing, what was the rest of the party doing?
We were hold on.
Jumping through portals.
We definitely
Jumping
doubled
through-
back,
Yeah.
right? Because we wanted to. We left Duo in charge
Yes, she
to
did.
keep an eye on everything
Very
that's
wise
happening
decision.
in Brendan.
Very
I mean,
wise
That was a bad thing we did.
he said something smart once, and like it's like he rolled a nat 20 on a charisma check, and I was there. I was
Yes.
Yeah. He mentioned that like he would kind of keep his eyes on Sephek, who is the individual that appears to be one with the winter, and he's like the target that Hill and Trollsbane gave you earlier. So he said that he would keep an eye on where Sephek is while y'all go back and get Celeste. Right?
Yep.
So like you went back.
And then
what happened when you got back?
Rin straight up flashed himself through a portal, like phased himself on a molecular level.
He did. Yeah. So like you found out that like there was basically this like invisible barrier that was in front of the mess hall, and Sheriff Southwell blamed y'all because he's like, yo, like y'all showed up to my town and all this crazy stuff is going on. What is
We
happening?
weren't even there.
He doesn't care. Yeah. So like like the soldiers, they were trying to find a way to like get through, and Ren said, I know how to deal with this puzzle. So he backed up, and I forgot what you rolled, but it was something like pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty
It
high.
was good.
I think he got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty good, and yeah, you phase shifted through this invisible barrier, and then all the soldiers were like, how come I didn't think of that?
And then I got to fastball special Gazrick through it, as is tradition with small party members.
Yeah. You've been throwing a lot of people. in this
People let me throw them, so I will do it
for sure. I was the best lawn dart. I was gonna say that I was a lawn gnome. I was a lawn gnome dart.
You were.
Wow.
You were.
Wow. Lawn gnome. Okay, great. Yeah. Of course, once Rin got through, instead of trying to figure out things, he was trying to make friends with people that were inside. So he met some drinking buddies, and that kind of stuff. But everybody did like eventually get like through like the barrier. Eventually got released. And everybody got like reconnected. So like y'all all got up with Tanya. Sorry,
Who's
with
Tanya?
Celise. Tanya was like a person in the mess hall that was just like observing everything. Like, who are these weirdos? Yeah, so everybody was back, and the supposed plan is to go back and rejoin Duo and take out Sephek. So
Wherever he may be.
wherever he may be. So, anything else y'all want to add in, or like y'all want to jump right to the goods?
Let's get to the goods.
Let's get in.
Let's do
Get
it.
to the goods. All right. Okay. So, does everyone want to go directly back to Bremen?
I think we
There's a
do.
check.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Then, like, we'll just skip how you get there. You like get on the dog sleds and you get there and you're there. I just want to make sure that there wasn't anything else that like you guys wanted to do in Bryn Sander like before you got there.
Nah.
Okay. So you're there. As you're unhooking your dog sled, Duo is kind of waiting for you. And he is holding this really weird looking canister. And he's like, hey, everybody.
Duo.
You're not dead.
No.
The town is not burned.
No. But I did the job.
You did what job?
What job?
What did you do?
What?
I know where he is. I know where Sephek is. I know where he is.
Thank
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, so like I actually met him and I talked to him. He's like a pretty nice guy.
What gave you that impression?
Well, I mean, like I just went up to him. You know, like I was trying to do recon, so like I saw like all these like so I met some like other like kobolds, and it turns out that like there's a lot of kobolds here in Icewind Dale. So like I just went up to him and I said, hey, how come you're not wearing a coat? And then we just started talking. And then he gave me this like canister thing and like said, hey, I really think that like you should bring this back to like your friends. So I did. Check it out. And like he is like trying to hand this off to someone.
Let me look at my skills real fast to decide.
Yeah.
Mm,
I don't trust this.
Can I make an Arcana check on that canister real fast?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
Based on what Gosrick gets, I may make one because now I've got advantage on Arcana checks.
I got 17.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Do you want to roll as well, Celise, or are you good?
Sure, because I get advantage by default now.
Do it. Why not?
Ooh.
Yes, there are advantages of being a blood hunter.
There are advantages of advantage.
Okay, so that was a 16. This other roll was better. I also have a 17.
Okay, great. Both of you sense some pretty intense magic coming from this canister. It feels like it's alive. Like you actually feel some kind of like sentience coming from this canister.
Good or evil sentience?
I'll say all you can sense is that it's strong sentience. Like you can't really get a sense if it's good or evil, but you get a sense that this isn't just like a regular canister of stuff.
What does it look like?
It is it's green. It kind of has like dark green vines that are circling it. And it has like a very thick liquid inside of it. And it looks like there's something inside the liquid, but you can't really quite see from where you are. You'd have to get like a little closer to see what's inside of the liquid.
Gross.
That's
it just looks like a really thick, like it's like a Guinness. There's a really thick Guinness.
Do we know what type of like energy it seems to be emanating? Does it feel like elemental? Does it feel like infernal? Like,
yeah, so you can definitely tell that is elemental, but you can't tell if it is like infernal or not. So like you can't really tell that it is anything except energy.
Okay, then I
Alright.
will cast. Thank you for saying that word, energy. I will cast protection from energy. For the duration, the
Nice.
willing creature you touch has
Sweet.
resistance to one damage type of your choice: acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. I'm gonna say it's cold. I'm gonna roll the die. I'm gonna see
Oh.
and see
Okay.
what
Nice.
happens, and I'm gonna try to put my hand over the top of it as I grab it.
So
boy.
is that protection only for you, or is that for does that have like a radius of the rest of the party too?
It's any person I touch, so it's
Okay.
just gonna be
All right.
me, I think, in this moment. Yeah.
All right.
Good.
So you gotta touch yourself first.
I pat myself on my
okay.
I like clap my hands together
Wow.
as
Okay.
I put them up. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So as you grab it, you just are holding it. You're just holding this jar. But as it gets as you have it in your hands now, and you can kind of have a better glimpse of like what's like in there.
Yeah.
You do get a sense of what's in this liquid.
Okay.
It looks like a brain.
Mm.
Ew.
What?
No,
Yikes.
thank you.
Mm.
Yeah, it looks like a brain.
No.
Okay. This is not a common custom in Icewind Dale. I just want you all to know, I know you're new here. We do not hand brains out to one another, so this is very weird. Okay, what do I don't want to hold this anymore.
Maybe we should examine the brain.
Give it to Rin. Rin wants to examine the brain.
You
I'll
look at it.
examine-
I don't want to look at it. I'll hold it, but you look at it.
Okay. I'll examine the brain.
So when you say examine the brain, you mean while it's still inside? Like you don't mean like trying to remove
No,
it?
I want to take the brain out and
What?
examine
What?
the brain. We have to see what is inside the brain.
Okay,
No.
question.
No.
Hold on. Before Rin starts removing brains from mystery jars, do we want to do this out in the open?
No.
I mean,
Let's
apparently
find an
y'all
alley
do.
and then we
No.
see-
There's no we. There's no we in this. This is a Bryn idea.
Oh God.
Let's be
Lord.
real clear. That was his idea.
Okay,
Not
I'll run into
ours.
an alley and then I'll report on my findings of said brain in container.
Okay, so what happens if it kills you and you can't report to us?
Tell my story. Tell my life
Tell
story.
my story.
I
isn't
died
Hamilton.
due to brain. That would be very. I think.
Actually, yeah. You like were like mentioning that you were like writing a book.
You were writing a book.
Yeah,
No.
that's my story.
No.
That's how
He
it
stole
ends.
Salisa's story. Let's be
We're writing
clear.
two. We're writing two
Alright.
books. We're writing two
Alright.
books.
So someone has to finish your story of
My
Celise,
story is exactly. It's like a whole thing, you know.
and then you gotta go, and then you get someone else to finish my work of
Yes.
your life story because I'll die.
Yes.
Yeah,
See,
perfect.
that's how you keep the legend going. Someone's story is
Okay.
being told by somebody else.
All right. So this is what we're doing? Are you running into an alley?
I'm
And,
running for an alley, and I'm gonna get
Okay.
into that brain.
So you
I'll
just
say
snatch it out of my hands.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
As I stick it out.
Are you giving this to him?
Well, I'm thinking I just held it up because I said, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'll hold it. You examine it, and if he's gonna
Okay.
grab it and run into an alley with it,
Are you cool with that? Or
Yeah.
like, are you gonna try to resist? Okay.
I'm
All right. I'll say that there's an alley. That's y'all can all like see the alley, so it's not like he's like out of sight.
Mhm.
Okay. But yeah. So Ren, you go run into the alley. If you want to open this thing, do a strength. Do a strength check.
Okay.
Oh my god, if you don't get to open this like it's a jar of pickles, I'm gonna crack up.
I got 13.
13. All right. Tell me how you try to open it. Are you trying to like pop the top? You trying to crack it? Like, what are you trying to do?
I'm just gonna break the thing. Can I just break it
So like I throw it
on the ground? Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Quick access.
All right. So as you throw it on the ground, it hits the ground. You like hear a little crack and then all you hear is, "What are you doing? Why did you throw me on the ground?
Oh no!
What is
Brain's
wrong with you?
talking. Wait!
What is your problem?
Wait! Stop!
Are you here to hurt me?
Wait! Wait!
Are you here to hurt me?
No, I was trying to examine you.
Because I will kill you.
Whoa! Wait! You're a brain, sir.
I am a brain. Make a.
No.
Oh my god!
Am I fighting a brain?
Can I cure wounds on the brain's jar?
Well, like you're far away, so unless you came with him,
I followed to make sure Ren didn't die.
It's like a Scooby Doo thing. We're all hanging
All right,
out in the
We're all
corner
like-
of the alley.
Okay,
Like-
I will say that like you
Oh
did
my
follow him.
God. Oh my
Did anybody else follow? I just
Yeah.
want to make sure.
I'm at the bottom of the totem.
I wanted to be
yeah.
like 10, 15 feet away, but if we're Scooby doing this, then I'm above Gazrick.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll say before you get a chance to mend this brain, Ren, I'm gonna need you to make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
The wizard, he's smart.
Are you sure
Got a
about that?
13.
13. Oh
It's a
man.
lucky
you-
number today.
Yeah. Well, you missed it by 1 point.
No.
All right. Roll 3d8s.
Ah. Okay. You said 3.
Mhm.
His
Pain.
brain is my new favorite character though.
7.
God.
Out of from a 3d8s, you got 7.
Yeah. 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You're lucky, my friend.
Wait. Okay.
all right.
It's like I don't know where this is going.
Okay. So like, you take 11 points of psychic damage, and you are stunned.
Ow.
Okay.
Wow.
Just to make sure that we all have the like definition of stunned, it means that you can't move, and that you can like speak, but like only in like a kind of like in like a faltering way.
Mm,
You're basically frozen
great.
from this
Great.
move.
Did Ren
now,
break the jar completely?
No, it was just like a little crack.
Okay.
Like you heard a crack. It's a pretty
Okay.
thick jar.
Okay.
Do like Dahani and Celise have any reaction to this?
Did we all hear the brain?
I would say that Celise did because she would be close enough. I don't think Dahani would have.
Okay.
So so if I don't know the order, so like would Dahani look up at me or would I look up at Dahani?
I would be looking up at you.
Yes.
So the brain talked. And it looks like Rin is just frozen.
Oh,
I can't move.
Ren looks like what happens when I punch people really hard in the neck.
I mean, he took the brain and ran off. I kind of want to leave him there for a minute while we check the brain.
Okay.
That was
Somebody help me. I can't move.
Hush.
This-
You made this bad decision. Live with it.
Who would have thought a brain would have this much power?
Don't
Have
come
you-
any closer. Don't come any closer.
Right
I-
away, this brain is mad.
Well, I'd be mad too if you took me and threw me on the ground to examine me, Ren.
But brains are not supposed to have feelings or any of that kind of stuff.
No, actually,
you-
that's not correct. I mean, most of your emotions are stored in your brain. That's kind of,
A brain can't be a person.
I mean,
I didn't do anything to anyone. I was just being carried, and all of a sudden, someone tries to throw me on the ground. This is absurd.
We were trying to examine you, or I
No.
was. It was my fault, but I was trying to examine you, and then you did this to me. You have, no one should feel sorry for you at this point.
Oh my god. Do I have so question? The
Yes.
language we can all understand the brain, correct?
Yes, it is speaking. Obviously, it does not have a mouth, right? But it is speaking in a way that you can all hear it. Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to approach the brain. Words I never thought I'd say in a D&D campaign. I'm going to approach the brain and go, look, my friend didn't think that through. If it's okay, I'll try to, if I can, try to kind of fix your jar or ask you questions instead of throwing you on the ground. I'm looking at this brain like, what has my life come to?
If you can fix me, I'll appreciate it. I'd appreciate it.
So, can cure wounds work on this?
In this case, we will say yes.
All right. So I've got to touch the jar. I'm like, all right, I've got to touch your jar. Is that okay?
As long as that one doesn't do it, it's fine. As he gestures toward Ren.
Like, I'm just gonna kneel on the ground and like sit the jar up because I'm guessing it just kind of like landed on the ground really weird.
Yeah.
So I sit it up. I kind of dust it off, and I put my hand over the crack in the jar, and I've actually got to roll 2d8 for that to see how much HP the brain jar gets.
Yeah.
Strange times.
God damn it. Sorry. I lost a d8 somewhere.
Look at that. You like dropped the dice in the same way Rin dropped this poor brain. Brain.
So that's actually 10 for the brain back. Luckily, I have many dice on my desk.
Yeah, so you kneel down, and you've never really tried cure, this like spell with like a jar, but you notice that, your mastery of this skill does apply to things kind of like this crack, and you see the cracks start to get smaller and smaller and smaller until the crack is barely there anymore.
Yeah.
And then like the brain says, "Thank you."
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. I've been harmed so much by that jerk Sephek that this is the first time I've ever been healed. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. So first, what? Never thought I'd ask this. Do you have a name still? I don't want to just keep calling you a brain in a jar.
Of course I have a name. It's Brain.
When you were in a body, did you have a name?
I was never in a body. My name's Brain.
You were never in a body?
Well, I mean, this is my body.
Okay.
Does this look like a normal brain?
I mean, I don't know. Our brain's normal.
A normal
A normal brain.
Does it look like a humanoid brain?
Yes, it looks like what you would think of as a brain. So it's like grayish. It's like wrinkled. It's
It's not smooth. It's definitely not. It's not smooth. It's got a lot of wrinkles.
Smooth brain.
It's not a smooth brain.
It's not a silky smooth brain. No,
Okay.
no. It's like in that kind of beanish shape.
Cool.
So yeah, it looks like what you would think of as a brain.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think Gazer goes up and says, "All right, I'm gonna call you Brian because that seems easier for me. So, Brian, why? Frankly, we thought you were a trap because Sephek gave you to us. Why would he give you to us?
Of course I was a trap. What are you talking of? Of course I was a trap. Why would your friend just bring me to you? Why else? I'm a trap. Well, I was a trap. But since this one, and like he's gesturing towards Celise and says, since this one healed me, I have a new lease on life. I don't think I'll be a trap anymore.
Oh, that's good. Is there somewhere we can take you? Can we go somewhere and ask you questions not in an alley? It's kind of gross in the alley.
Can I get unfrozen, Brain?
I don't know. How long does the stun last?
So the stun lasts for a minute. I'll say that you are now unfrozen, Ren.
Thank you.
and then says, "Look, I thought you were trying to kill me, so I had to I had to defend myself. And to be honest, I mean, I was going to do that on all you guys when you least expected it. And then alert Sephek, and then he would have had you. But I've never been healed before, so I feel like I don't really have any allegiance. I'm a brain. So, what do you want to know?
Wow. Okay.
Well,
This was entirely easy.
I mean, yeah, it worked out pretty great. Why does Sephek want us dead? Where is he now? Where can we murder him? Do you want to help murder him? I don't there's so many questions.
Let me answer those questions in a order. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know if you want to help?
Not sure. But I'm not going to kill you.
Yeah, no. I mean, but kill him. This guy who's been torturing you.
Why do you want me to kill somebody?
No, I mean, do you want to help us kill him?
I mean, I want to help. I want to help.
so that's
I don't want to murder
helping.
people.
But murdering a bad guy is helpful.
Well, I mean, he's given me a good life.
You're
Okay,
a
this is-
brain
He's
in
never
a
cured
jar.
you.
This is what we call Ice Maiden syndrome up here in Frostwind. Okay, it's
No.
very popular. It happens quite a bit.
Boy.
Just when you can learn other types of care besides negative care, my friend.
You know what? All right, I'm going to
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
roll to see how persuasive you are.
Can I
What's up?
I was gonna try a persuade check, but you're rolling anyway, so never mind.
Yeah, he's still pretty. He's still pretty adamant that he does not want to kill anyone. But he says, "Look, I feel really bad about all the people I've killed throughout the years. And this Sephek guy, trust me, he's definitely done a number on some folks. So I'll tell you what. I'll tell you where he is. But that's about it. I'm out of the killing game.
But you just threatened to. Never mind. He earned that.
I did not threaten. I was harmed, and I defended myself.
Nope. That's why I stopped myself.
Yeah,
That's why I stopped myself.
I think that'll
Everyone's
stand
got
up
the
in
vote.
court. I think that'll stand up in court too.
Are you gonna go to a courtroom and try to
Well,
plead your
no, I'm a
case?
brain. I can't go to a courtroom. I'm a brain in a jar.
I mean, someone would
Okay.
have to carry him. Let's get the logistics down, right?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, though, when you find him, he has some other brains.
What?
Okay.
So
You're not
I'm-
his only
I'm-
brain?
I'm not the only brain. I mean, I'm the best brain. I'm not the only brain, though.
Okay. So,
So
Brian, I mean, we would never do this against you, and I want you to know that now that we're best pals, Super One, number one buddies. Can you, if there was an easy way to dispose of your brain brethren, your brainian, if you will, what would that be?
First of all, I like Brainerin. Is that what you said?
Yes, brainerin.
Interesting. So you're saying that we're all the same, that they have to be my brothers just because they're brains? We're just all related.
Yeah, Gazarek sometimes makes mistakes, and he's big enough gnome to admit that. My bad. I'm just saying, I would never do this against you, but you don't care if I kill these other brains?
Well, I'm just trying to warn you about the brains, okay? So, yeah, so, okay. I'll just help you out a bit, okay?
Okay.
So this Sephek guy, right? He's he sells things. He does some shady stuff on the side. Occasionally he will have me he'll deliver me to someone, and I'll freeze him, and then he'll take him. He's been hanging out with these weird these things in cloaks that just seem really weird. I haven't really seen him before, but he's hanging with these like two things in cloaks. Well, actually, he used to have three of them. I only see two like now, though. I don't know what happened to like the other one, but they're pretty dangerous. Like I've seen them do some weird things with time and flipping in and out, and just like bringing people from really far away here. So I definitely watch out for like the cloak guys. But I can tell you about the brains. He has about 4 brains. Okay, and that thing that I did to that one, and like he like gestured towards Rin, and like says, they all can do that. Okay, but I kind of held back a bit because I was just like defending myself. I was looking to incapacitate someone, not like murder them. But these other brains, they're some bad brains, which is why I was offended when you assumed that I was related to them.
Sure.
But he has about 4 of them that like he usually has a sort of like a defensive grid. So if he could get past those brains, he's actually usually he's a good fighter. Torga I would watch out for though. So like a Torga is the dwarf that like he like works with.
Oh, I know all about the Torga clan. Yes.
Torga is a mean one.
So is it 4 brains now that you're not a part of it, or was it 4 brains including you?
Great question. I like the bird. 4 left. So 4 not including me.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else have any questions?
Just where do you want to go now that
Yeah.
you're not in captivity?
How do you want to get around? Like, do you need help?
Well, I kind of liked when the kobold was like carrying me. Even though he didn't say a word to me, like I would have said something back. I never talk first. Okay. Unless I'm in danger. So the kobold, he just carried me. He didn't say anything, so I didn't say anything back. So I kind of wish he kind of talked to me. But I kind of like the way that he carried me. So like if he could just carry me, I think that would be cool.
I'm sure now that Duo knows you can talk, you two will be the best of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Duo.
No.
As you look around, Duo has not been paying attention to any of this. He's like kind of off, kind of like he's like feeding the dogs at the dog sled. So he's kind of, once he saw Rin like run into the alley, he just kind of lost interest. So he hasn't been privy to any of this.
Hey, Duo.
Yeah?
Duo, guess what?
What?
This brain can talk.
What do you mean the brain can talk?
Let's let the brain come talk to the brain.
Oh, you trying to pull a trick on me?
Would I do that to you
do.
here? No, I'm being completely truthful. Come talk to the brain.
You know what? I'll like humor you just one time.
Okay.
And he saunters over, and he says like, "Hey, brain, yes." And Duo like kind of like jumps back, says, "Wait a minute, how come you didn't talk to me like the whole time?" And then like they're having this conversation together about how the brain is the one that talked first, and Duo's asking very annoying questions about the details of the brain and how it works and all that stuff. So as they're having this conversation, what do y'all want to do next?
I vote we leave Duo and this brain here in this alley and we actually go get some work done.
I mean, let's ask that brain where we need to go, and yeah.
Oh
let's make
yeah,
it-
that. But we leave them here.
Yeah, it's probably safer here, right?
For them.
Yeah. And also, what if Sephek has something to make Brian back under his control? It's probably better he's nowhere nearby. I mean, he just said he likes us, but that was so fast. Like maybe that switches again real quick. Like, I insult him again, and suddenly he wants to murder me. Like
Well, I mean, just don't insult him again.
I don't mean to. It happened. I could do it. I put my foot in my mouth. Anyways, it's probably safer for them to be here.
All right. So is that the consensus, or are you gonna leave Duo and Brian, the brain, here while you go off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So Brian, he like tells you where they are. It's like past the Grumpy Moose, kind of like straight back. So I'm assuming you're just gonna walk straight there, correct? Or like, do you want to make any stops or anything?
Double check. I'm just like preparing my spells, I think.
Okay.
On the walk over, just getting them set.
Yeah.
Okay,
Great. I'm doing the same. I'm ready for shenaniganry.
Okay, great. All right. Yeah. So like you're like, as you're walking past, you don't notice there's like a lot less people than you noticed the like first time there. The like first time that like you arrived in like a Bremen, there were like all these people that were like trying to get you to like come to like their like a taverns. There were like a whole bunch of people that were just like walking up and down. You see very few people. You also notice the more you walk into the town, like the colder it feels, and the more like blizzard like it feels. So like as you walk past the Grumpy Moose, there's more like there's particles of snow that are starting to fly in like your face. The like ground appears a lot more icy. And it just appears to like be getting colder and like a colder as you get closer to the destination that Brian shared with you. All of a sudden, after walking for a little bit, you see another one of these canisters on the ground.
Open or unopened?
Unopened. Yeah. And it just says halt.
I'm sorry, what?
Go no further.
Your brain.
What's your name?
I'm a brain. Go no further.
I'm sorry.
But we kind of have to.
Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
Are we really negotiating with a brain in a jar?
I don't know. I mean, after the first one, I'm kind of sympathetic. Maybe they all don't want to be the way that Sephek has made them. Maybe we can reform these brains.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Oh my god.
Wait. Sephek? Did you say Sephek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a real jerk, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Total jerk.
Do you know him?
I mean, he wants to kill us.
Oh, so like you're the ones that like I think he told me about y'all. Go no further. Go no further.
Is this may I approach respectfully, Brain? I just want to have a conversation.
As long as it's respectful, real slow.
Okay, I'll creep on over.
You just like
Yeah, exactly.
slowly tiptoe in the snow toward this brain.
And I squat down and like hug my knees, and I'll even use my wings to shield this brain from the snow.
This is cool.
Brain, is this really what you want to do with your life? You just want to sit in the snow and mind blast people?
Wait a minute, how'd you know I could mind blast?
I just gave it a name. It happened to a friend of mine, and I just gave it a name that looked like what it happened.
Wait, did you meet another brain?
Yeah, but we have a friend brain now. We have a brain friend, and we want you to be our brain friend too.
Wait, where's the other brain?
Back with our friend, we didn't want that brain to get hurt, so we left that brain, and now we're coming to rescue all the brains.
Oh, you're coming to rescue me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if Sephek finds out?
We'll make sure Sephek doesn't hurt you.
Roll persuasion.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh no, brain.
What did you do?
I keep why am I always the one that does this?
I was about to say you have like a negative charisma, right?
You're the one. Look, you chose that path.
It's a 4.
Oh.
Okay. All right. You're trying to trick me. Roll in intelligence saving throw. Dahani.
Oh man, it's a 13.
Oh, that's our favorite number. Our favorite number. Okay. So yeah. As you are on your knees, covering this a brain, you just feel this blast of energy. Roll 3 d8s.
Okay. Oh, that's not terrible at all. I rolled a 5.
Oh, 5. Okay, sorry. All right. So, man, you guys are doing really well on these 3d8s. All right. So you take 9 points of psychic damage, and you are stunned. I will say, I will even say that you are stunned with your wings still over the brain. So like you're stunned in this giving the brain a wing hug, and you are stunned.
I see.
Yeah. Tricksters! You're all tricksters.
Oh, I'm so blasting this brain.
Can I cast Charm Person before that happens? If not, I can also cast Charm Monster. I prepared both, baby. I didn't know what to bring.
Yeah. It is definitely not a person.
Okay.
So yeah, you can use Charm Monster.
All right. I would love to use Charm Monster.
God, I want to use my powers.
I'm so happy.
Oh, you definitely for the next one.
Well, and I will say that Dahani's stunned and she's covering it, so you'll have to move her to charm the monster.
So I'll move Dahani then.
Okay, yeah. So she just tips over with her wings. Okay,
this is fine.
All right.
Awesome. And, you got to make a Wisdom saving throw, and it's a DC 17.
Okay. All right, 18.
All these by ones.
All these by ones.
18. Yeah. So you tell me how you try to cast it.
I go up and I say, "No, friend, buddy, pal, I promise you, we're not tricking you. We really just want to be your friend." And I
just wanted to be your friend.
And I like say it in almost like a lilting sort of manner, and as my hands move, it's like kind of doing the spell movements of the spell.
Okay. Okay. Really? Wait. No one's ever friends with like a brain. No one's friends with a brain.
You should meet our friend Brian the Brain. Yeah, we even gave him a name.
Brian?
Yeah.
Who's Brian?
He's a brain.
He's Brian.
You named him Brian?
Yeah. What do you guys just call each other, Brain? Is that just like, hey Brain, hey Brain, hey Brain?
Wait, you actually bestowed a name onto one of us?
Yes.
Yeah.
No one ever gives us names.
We can't just...
Wow. Wow, I feel really I feel really bad for mind blasting this bird over here.
It's okay.
I don't know if I let you through, I might get in trouble.
It won't matter. Trust us.
We'll take care of it.
I'll tell you what. You can go through, but do what you got to do quickly, because I'm going to sound the brain alarm.
The what?
The brain alarm.
And I look at everyone else as like, this thing's gonna narc on us.
Well, like every time. Well, I mean, I was supposed to. I don't know what narking means, but like I was supposed to sound the brain alarm already. Like as soon as I saw you, I've given you a chance to talk, because I've been so lonely, so I wanted to at least talk. So I should have sounded it already. I'm giving you some time to do your thing, and then I can sound the alarm so I don't get in trouble.
So Celeste looks around. Is there a cliff or anything nearby?
There's like some small cliffs. Yeah, some small cliffs.
Okay.
What?
No. Gosrick kind of sees the movement and that's like,
I didn't move yet. I didn't move. I was just asking if there was a cliff nearby.
Oh, we'll go. I'm gonna go. All right, then we'll go talk to him, and you won't get in trouble. It's okay. We'll just go. And like turns around and like starts to walk, putting his back to the jar.
So you're walking past it, right?
Yeah, I like listen to what he said. I'm moving.
Okay.
Walking
All right.
past.
Everybody else moving? Or is
I
something happening with this cliff? Or is something happening with this cliff?
I was trying to ask, but
tell me what you want to do.
Gosrick's back's turn. That's all. That's, he's
wow.
got no. Yeah.
It means Gosrick can't see.
Yes, I get. I mean, his like back is turned. Tahani is stunned. I don't know what Ren's doing.
What is Ren doing?
But what are you
all
doing?
this
Ren?
brain talk is making me scared. These brains are the enemy, and I feel that we are getting into a trap.
I'm the enemy. I'm letting you go. How am I the enemy?
I don't know.
I could have brain alarmed already.
Well, don't brain alarm. I'm very skeptical because I was attacked by one of your fellow brains.
Well, I mean, did you do anything to provoke it?
Absolutely not.
Oh, well, that's kind of weird. I mean, we usually don't just attack people like that. He must have been a bad brain.
It was very bad brain. Very bad brain. Very bad brain.
Celeste is giving you the mom look of all mom looks right now. Like, you know what you did wrong.
He was a very bad brain. Defected.
Okay, fine. Well, I think you should go ahead and get a move on so I can sound my brain alarm. But you should be gone.
All right. Let's move, group.
So, out of character question.
Mm-hmm.
If I cover the brain jar in enough snow, would that muffle the sound? Or is it like a psychic alarm?
Yeah, how's it been communicating with us?
You would not know that.
No, I'm asking, like, because I'm going to do one of three things.
Yeah, I don't think Celeste would know, so I'm not going to give you that information because I don't think there's any way that you'd be able to tell that. And to Masood's question, it doesn't have a mouth or a vocal cords, right? So it's basically like communicating, like psychically. Like you can hear, like everybody can hear what it's saying, but it's not like making sound waves in the air.
Okay.
Right. So.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I would know how this brain alarm works?
Sure. Yeah. Yes, you can.
All right, maybe the dice will be kinder to me. Whoa, that's so not it. I forgot literally every bit of training I've ever had because that was a nat 1.
No.
Oh man, yeah. You think it's really weird that there's a brain here, but that's about it. You know,
I mean,
you're just like, why this brain in the snow? Yeah, but you think it's weirder.
Oh, the other thing I was doing is just punt it off the cliff.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, then
if it's gonna tell on us anyway.
Attempt it.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm not going to attempt it because I see everyone else kind of already leaving, but I just go, come back for you, brain.
Ooh, that sounds very moody. Are you moody?
No, I'm just annoyed.
Okay, bye. I'm gonna brain alarm soon. Bye.
Oh my god, I hate
I'm
this
gonna
thing
crawl.
so much.
I'm gonna crawl along the floor as my stun
Yeah.
fades.
Yes. Yeah. Your stun has a worn off by now. So you can move freely.
Yay.
All right. Cool. All right. So as you walk about another 5 minutes, you hear this sound coming from where you left the other brain. And it's basically like, woo, 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 woo.
See, should have let me throw it off a cliff, but nobody listens to me.
And as you hear that, you hear a bunch of footsteps coming toward you. Well, they're like, remember, it's kind of like blizzard like conditions, so like you can't see exactly where they are like coming from, but you feel them coming a little closer. There's like some kind of normal sounding ones, but there's also one really big heavy sounding one. Now there are some like large rocks in the area, so you can either try to hide behind the rocks, you can try to just face whatever this is head on, because like you can surmise that they're running toward the alarm, right? Toward the brain. So what do y'all want to do?
I want to forward ahead. I mean, the brain already narked on us, so
That's true. And they're going towards the brain, which means
Yes.
if we beat feet, we may miss them.
Yeah.
So
Or
I want to
unless-
let's keep going.
Unless they're going to come directly across us.
I'll say that you have a sense that if you veered like the footsteps sound far enough away that if you veered to the side or behind these rocks, they would probably not see you as they were running toward the brain because the visibility is kind of low. So like you could avoid this if you wanted to, or you could just say, let's see what's going on.
Let's keep going and veer off.
Yeah. Maybe hide as wait for the footsteps to diminish and like tuck behind after them.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So you kind of veer off. You are kind of like encased, in this snowy blizzard around you. But from your vantage point on the side, you can like see there's like a bunch of these like kind of like very large they kind of look like very large dwarves. They like have these like orange like headbands on. They have scimitars on their like belts, like bright blue shirts, and they're running toward where that alarm sound is. And then slightly after it, you like basically see what looks like a really large honestly it looks like a skeleton with like a very large axe, and it's running right behind it in those like heavy footsteps, like doof doof doof. So they run past you and they run toward the brain alarm.
Nice.
All right. You want to push forward, or do you want to follow these guys back to the brain alarm? Do you want to? What's up?
And we'll pretend to be a part of their posse. What's up? We're responding to the brain alarm.
Yeah.
Who do you think caused this? Yeah.
What's up, fellow guards?
Yeah. Hey, guards. I mean, you know, could be some wild shit going on, but yeah. So yes. Yeah. So what do y'all want to do?
Going.
Keep going.
Okay. All right. So as you keep going, eventually you see what looks like a very large like caravan. Okay. And it is like huge. And you see more of these people with the orange headbands and the like scimitars that are sort of, they like look like they're on guard here. But you also see what like looks like just like normal people, like just like buying things. There's like bins of fruit. There's like a weapon stand. There's like diamonds or all kind of stuff. So it looks like a market, except there's a bunch of guards there, right? You also see 3 more of these brains that are like stationed around the perimeter of the market as well. And sort of in the middle of the market, you see who you remember to be Sephek, talking with this like heavily armored dwarf that Gosrick saw earlier when he was the Snow Raven. So I'll say there's about 8 of these guards, and there's 3 brains, and there's Sephek and the armored dwarf, and a bunch of other like citizens that are like, you know, just like buying things. So what do y'all do?
What if I just shot him from here?
Oh.
I don't know. Do we want to get close?
How far away are we in feet?
From Sephek?
Sephek and the dwarf that is
yeah, I'd say you're like about 120 feet.
I want to try something.
Okay.
I want to try Crown of Madness on the dwarf.
Okay. All right. What is Crown of Madness?
One humanoid of my choice that I can see within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or becomes charmed by me for the duration. While the crown is charmed, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head and a madness glows in its eyes. And it must use action before moving on each of its turns to take a melee attack against a creature that you, other than itself, that you mentally choose. If it fails, it fails, and I have to concentrate on it, and it must make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each turn.
Heck yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll say, even though we're not like an initiative with turns, I think you can still do it. And
I mean, it's far enough away. It's just within
do
range.
Those things. Yeah. Okay.
So basically, I'm trying to Crown of Madness the armored dwarf. You have to wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw. What do I have to beat?
14.
All right. Okay, I got a. Oh man.
What did you get?
I got a nat 20.
Oh. What? The way you said that, I thought you failed.
No, I was excited. No, I was a little freaked out because I forgot that on D&D Beyond it's like a B that comes up.
Yeah.
But it's right next to the 2. So I couldn't tell if I got a 2 or a nat 20. Wow. So I actually had to look on the lower right hand side. I was like, oh yeah, God. That's a 20. Yeah. Dang so you know, you go to cast it. Doesn't seem to have any effect. Doesn't mean you can't try it again. But you know.
I mean, depending on what other people want to do.
Yeah. What do y'all want to do?
Is an outdoor market, right? We're not like.
Yes, this is outdoors in the snow. And it like also seems in this market space, a lot less snowy than it was on the journey to get there. So like, so I mean, it's definitely still Icewind Dale. It's definitely still cold and it's still like that. But like, it's not as like treacherous as it seemed as you were actually traveling there.
Okay. What if I really did shoot him though?
Look, I mean, that's what you want to do. That's what you do.
I'm posing this question to the group. They're far enough away that I can shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
Do we just want to shoot him?
I mean,
I will tell you, if you shot him, it would be like a sneak. It would be a sneak attack because he wouldn't be seeing it. So I'd give you an advantage on the shot.
I mean, I was trying to charm the dwarf right next to him, so might as well.
All right, I got 2 shots. Should I shoot Sephek twice, or should I try to shoot them both?
Sephek.
Sephek can get out, like I can help us escape if we need to book it afterwards. But
this is like a straight up, this is like a hitman mission for real.
Mm-hmm.
Just like shoot him and book it.
Yeah.
Go
run away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will shoot him.
Okay.
I mean, we'll probably still have to fight, but we'll get a hit in on him.
Most definitely have to fight. Lots and lots of people since you are doing this.
Oh shoot, lots of people.
Oh, come
Forgot
on,
about
like
the
we
guards.
didn't have to fight 40-something people in hell.
Yeah, well, I will mention again. There's 8 guards. There's 3 brains, and there's a bunch of citizens around as well.
Well, whatever. Let's do it.
Let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
shoot him.
Let's do it. Whatever.
Mm.
I love the whatever part of playing when you're just like whatever. All right.
All right.
Okay.
So I pull my longbow. I crouch. I knock 2 arrows. Like I do the Legolas, and I take a real slow, deep breath, and I release both arrows.
Okay. Let's roll the hit. See what we get.
Cool.
Got advantage.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
exactly.
was almost a
You got
natural
it.
20.
Ooh.
Okay, that's still good though.
Yeah, no. It's so it's a 23 and a 28 to hit.
Oh wow. Okay. Both hit
Cool.
because like remember he's like not wearing. He's just wearing his little
Hey,
basic
it's
little coat jacket.
his fault for not wearing armor. That's 15 points of damage total.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Where are you aiming?
I don't think Dahani's being terribly efficient about this. She's just shooting at his back.
Okay.
If his back is to us.
Okay. Yeah. I'll see. If you want to shoot him in the back, I'll say at the moment he turns around and you just get him in the back.
Nice.
Okay. So 2 arrows sink into his back. He takes 15 points of damage, screams out, staggers forward. Actually, like kind of like goes on the ground a bit because 2 hours in the back hurts. And everybody roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Yeah, buddy. You got that cool 9.
All right, so
I got
16.
16.
There you go.
So Gazrick 9, Celise
16.
16, Dahani 16,
I got an 18.
Rain got 18.
Say it with less enthusiasm.
Right.
Right? Like,
That makes me first. I don't like being first.
Yeah.
You should love having that initiative and jumping in on your opponents.
Yeah,
you
but I
have fire.
You could
I might
check
be the
fireball
first
and then
one to
leave. Like you can
strike.
just do it.
All right, so I'm gonna roll for the 8 guards like at once because I don't want to put 8 people in initiative.
Thank goodness.
They have an 11. So the 8 guards have 11, and I'm also gonna roll for the 3 brains as well.
Oh, right. Brains.
And they're also
brains.
and they're pretty far away, right? They're like 120 feet. Some of them are closer, some of them, but like
Yes,
we're on
but
the
they
others. Yeah.
but as we'll see, they have some pretty far psychic range. All right, so the brains got a 19, so they'll actually be first. Brains first. Oh wait. Sorry, I forgot to roll for Torga. Yeah,
Torga.
as well. Torga got us. Wow, high rolls. So Torga got a 17.
Dang,
All right,
damn it.
so let me just put these in order. And for Celise and Dahani, who has the higher dex? Since both of y'all got 16.
Oh, definitely Dahani.
All right, so Dahani goes first. All right. So Gosrick is last. Okay, so
Like it.
all right. So the brains got a 19. So we're starting with the brains. With the brains first. Let me scroll down to my brain sheet. Because I did not make this character up. That this is actually actually the character brain in a jar, which I love. I would just like I have to use this thing.
Yeah.
Of course you did.
And, oh yeah. And it's gonna cast. So the first brain is gonna cast. Well, actually, I'll say all three brains are gonna cast Chill Touch, which has a range of 120 feet.
Jesus.
So I have to roll to hit on this. All right, so I'll roll 3d20s. Okay, all right. So actually didn't roll too well. So we have a 10, an 11, and an 18. So is anyone's AC above those?
I have an 11.
Wait, above what?
10, 11, 18 are the hits.
Okay.
Question.
So like, do you get hit by 1, 2? Sorry, by none, 1, 2, or 3 of them?
Gouser gets by 2.
Okay.
If I goofed my armor, I get hit by 2. If I didn't goof my armor with the change, I get hit by none. I'm still wearing heavy armor, right?
Yeah.
Then I get hit by none. I need to fix my armor class on my sheet.
Okay. All right. So however many you get hit by, I want you to roll 3d8s.
You really like them d8s, huh?
I mean, the brain likes the d8s, man.
Oh, okay. All right. Get an 11 plus what? How many plus?
No, it's just a straight 3d8 of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Yikes. And you cannot regain hit points until the start of the brain's next turn.
Wait, I need to do that 2 times, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like what this means is that I can't be healed like until the brain goes again.
Okay, cool.
Very rude of the brain.
Yeah. Pretty rude. Yeah. So everybody took their hits.
Yep.
If so, if needed to.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So the brains are done. Ren's up.
Well, these brains have made me very, very angry, and I would love to cast upon them Wall of Fire.
Ooh.
Yes. So it's you create a wall of fire on a solid surface within range. You can make the wall up to 60 feet, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must take dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 5d fire damage, or half as much damage on a successful save.
Okay. Well, if it's a wall, so remember that the brains are kind of like distributed in like a perimeter. So a wall, it will be able to hit 1. It wouldn't be able to hit all 3.
Damn. Okay.
Well, actually, you know what? It can hit 2 if you're willing to put the wall through the caravan, which is where most of the civilians are. So if you want to hit more than one, you might be taking some collateral damage.
I have done some crazy stuff this season, so it wouldn't be that different than what I've done. So I'm gonna go ahead and Ren's gonna go ahead and just do it.
Oh my god. We're gonna die.
Okay. All
This
right.
is on par for Ren, though. He has already committed one civilian murder this season.
Yeah.
Fair.
Which you were not punished for, by the way.
See.
So,
Gotta keep the theme going, I guess.
I don't want you to think that you can just get away with. Okay, so all right,
get away with murder.
All right, so I have to make a saving throw on the brains, right?
Yeah, yep. The dex.
What's the roll that I got to do?
14.
Okay. Yeah. Of which?
Hmm.
Just is it a wisdom, strength, charisma saving throw?
Dex.
Okay, dexterity. Yep. All right. Okay. God damn. 18. Man, I'm rolling crazy today. Yeah. So is it half damage if you miss it?
It says if you miss it, let me see. On a failed save, a creature takes 5d8 fire damage or half as much damage on a successful save.
Okay. All right. So then just roll the damage and I'll take half.
5 of these. Oh God, I love that sound. 17.
Okay. All right. So the brains take the 2 brains take 9 damage. So yeah, 9 off those. And also there are, I'll say 12 civilians in there. Roll a d12.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
How many did you kill?
Oh, don't say that. Oh, only 2.
Okay.
Only 2.
Yes. So 2 civilians you see start burning.
Can I put some water on them too as well, just to help?
You don't have another action, man.
I'm sorry. I did. Red chose to do this, so.
So 2 civilians are burning. They're screaming, and they fall to the ground.
No.
And remember that it's pretty snowy. So as they fall to the ground, you kind of hear a right as they hit the ground.
Oh my god.
And,
oh boy.
And the other civilians are terrified, so they were cowering in the corner, in the caravan at first. Now they're running all around. So now almost all of you will have to worry about these civilians because they're running all over the place.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great.
All right. Okay, Torga is next.
Close distance to it.
Yeah, so Torga saw that she saw that Tahani was the one that shot Sephek right next to her. So she's gonna go for Tahani.
Fight me.
Yeah, so she's pretty far, so she's not gonna try to come up close, but she has some daggers. So she's gonna move 30 feet closer and she's gonna toss these daggers.
Okay.
And she can make 2 range attacks with her daggers. So she gets +5 on the hit. So let's roll 2 d20s. All right, so we have 18 and a 16.
Both of those miss.
Both of those miss. Okay. So she tosses those daggers, they look like they're right on fire, but they just sail right past you and they go in the snow behind you.
Sail.
Right into the snow. Awesome. And that's all the attacks that Torga has. Okay. Tahani.
Oh, right, me. Well, now she's got my attention. I'm going to fire once at her and again once at Sephek because he's the whole reason we're here.
Okay. Let's do it.
Oh. I rolled a 1.
Okay. Oh,
So that was the
man.
one. That was the one for Torga. Because
Okay.
she was closer since she moved up. So
Okay.
uh,
Are you still using
my
your bow?
bow, yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
since you crit failed, um as you are like kind of like knocking the like arrow, you kind of like cut yourself a little bit on the arrow
Ow!
as you're bringing it back.
I fletched these myself.
Yeah. So all right. So but you have another hit, right?
Yes. So this one is gonna go at Sephek. So she threw the daggers at me and I like matrixed out of the way, but I didn't get my arrow off in time. So, but this one for Sephek is a natural 20.
There we go. Sweet.
Hey,
Okay.
Nice.
yeah,
Okay.
it's got to balance out, you know.
Right.
Nice,
So then
nice.
you can double your damage then.
Yeah, it's not great. Thanks, D&D Beyond. We love you. We love you so much. Um,
Wow.
that's
Wow.
8 points of critical damage.
Okay. All right. So like after you double it.
Yeah, no, it
Oh, okay.
so D&D Beyond, like when you roll a natural 20, it like doubles it for you
Oh, it
already.
automatically
So
does it.
yeah, it's real cool.
Oh,
Um,
almost like this is an ad. That's great. Cool.
yeah. I'm gonna
Awesome.
use my bonus action to
Okay.
fire a third arrow, not with any key points or anything, but I'm gonna double back and fire at Torga because she's probably still coming for me.
Let's do it.
Okay, that was just like I'm clearly not supposed to hit Torga. That was a 12.
Yeah, that's not hit.
Wow.
That's okay.
Mm,
I'm just not supposed to hit Torga.
that's not hit.
It's good.
So the arrow sails past Torga, goes in the snow. Alrighty.
That's me.
Okay. Celise.
I'm going to use one attack for Witch Bolt, as long as Sephek is within 30 feet.
Yes.
All right, it is just a straight up attack using my spell attack.
Mhm.
Um, you son of a. It wasn't a fail, but I only got 10. Unless,
Okay.
does this automatically hit though?
Yeah.
Witch-
Are you doing an attack roll? Like, is that what you're doing?
I
Right?
was, but I think Witch Bolt hits by default.
I actually don't know because I'm not familiar with it.
I
So
think you have to roll to hit for it.
Well, it doesn't give me any kind of save, so it says a beam of crackling blue energy lances out toward a creature within range. Range spell attack, you are correct.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, I'm going to use my other attack and try again because I don't think I can get to him and do a melee attack in this round.
Okay.
Oh my god, this critical roll die is cursed. That is also a fail. It's only an 11.
Okay. Yes, that does fail. Oh man. All right. So, do you want to describe how you fail, or?
So Celise is not used to these new abilities, and she kind of fumbles with like how she should actually hold her hands to do the witch bolt. And she does it, but she swings really wide. So like, imagine if Cyclops did like his eye beams and then like tripped as he was doing them.
Wow. Nice. Cyclops trip. I love it. Okay. All right. Now we're on to the 8 guards. Okay. So the 8 guards, they are kind of like on the side. They see, they are kind of like bewildered a bit because they're not used to such a brazen attack on them. And they again see that like Dahani is going for their that like she was going for both Sephek and Torga, and they all have, in like addition to their scimitars, they have bows and arrows as well. So they're gonna aim. I'll say 4 of them are gonna aim for Dahani, and 4 of them are gonna aim for Celise. So
Great.
yeah, because y'all are going for the big ones, so they're going for y'all. So Okay, so the ones that went for Celeste got a crit fail.
Yay.
So like I'll say that they are aiming for Celeste, and they actually uh end up ended up end up hitting one of the brains by mistake.
Oh no, the brain.
Oh well.
Yes, yeah.
Does that take out one of the brains?
On the brains? Does not take out one of the brains, but it does do 25 points of damage on one of the brains.
Oof.
Nice.
So that, and the ones that are going for Dahani,
Got to beat a 20.
yeah, they roll an 8. So they also miss. So these guards are very ineffective with their bows and their arrows, but they did help harm a brain, which is on their side. So.
Yeah.
Good job, y'all.
Good job, y'all. Thanks for joining the team. All right, Gosrick.
Okay. I want to cast. I go up and I see Torga moving toward us. I want to cast Gaius. You place a magical command on a creature you can see within range, forcing it to carry out some service or refrain from some action as you decide. It must succeed a wisdom saving throw. While the creature is charmed, it takes 5d10 psychic damage every time it acts in a manner directly counter to your instructions. So I want to cast Gaius on Torga.
Okay.
And tell her to go kill Sephek.
Okay. Is there any saving throws at all on it?
Yes, it's a wisdom saving throw. You got to beat a 17.
Oh, that's pretty high. Let's see.
And yes. Guess what the best part is? Guess how long the spell lasts? 30 days.
Oh wow!
Oh my God.
What?
It's a 30-day. It's a 30-day long duration.
30-day spell.
If I cast it at it's a 6th level spell. If I cast it at a 7th slot, it lasts a year, or an 8th, it lasts forever.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I need this.
I mean,
spell.
you can do a remove curse and greater restoration.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. But yeah.
Okay. Well, Torga rolled a 12. So this does work.
Yeah.
So tell me what you say.
I think Gosrick stands up, looks at Torga, and it's all visual, and so, it's verbal. That's what the V stands for, and just says, Sephek is not the answer to Icewind Dale's problems, but merely an additional curse. You know it is right. And that's it.
Okay.
I'm afraid of Gazrick, man.
Right?
Wow. Okay. Yeah, so I'll say that, it works. I don't know if that would happen until his turn, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's not until their turn.
Yeah. So, yeah, but no, you got this off. Yeah, so like he just as you look at like Torga, she just looks like very stunned.
Yeah.
All right, so
and I'll just like kind of run into the middle of the field, kind of closer to the brains and the guards that are coming towards us.
Okay. All right. Sephek is last on the initiative list. So Sephek notices. Sephek is pretty familiar with spells. He sees the look on Torga's face, and he knows instantly that something's happened. Either some kind of messing with his mind. So he uses this to try to take the initiative and move away from Torga. So what Sephek's going to do is he's going to cast Misty Step. And hold on a sec. I just had this thing up. Okay, yeah. So he is gonna cast Misty Step, and he's basically gonna go away from the caravan, so he's not standing next to Torga anymore. So he's gonna be like basically like closer to the party.
And
what's up?
yeah, no, I'll tell you it on Torga's turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So like he cast a Misty Step, and I don't think he can use his other action after he does that. So that's it. So yeah, he just like removes himself from being close to Torga. All right. And with that, we are back at the top of the order. So we are where are we? Back to the brains. All right. So the brains. The one that got hit by the guards. We're gonna say that there is, because the brains can communicate psychically. They do. They can talk during initiative.
It's a free action.
Yeah. And like they like basically say, hey, our Brainerin. I think the guards are after us. And the brains do a mind blast, but they do it towards the guards.
Gasp.
Nice.
Because they are being, because like they got attacked by the guards, so they do psychic energy in a cone that is toward the guards, because the guards are pretty much in the same in like the same area. So so the guards have to make an intelligence save. Ooh, they rolled 6s. They fail.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
So they all take 3d8. 1, 2,
Million damage.
They all take oh yeah, and like I have to add on to that. Yeah, so like they all take 19 points of damage and they're all stunned for a minute. So that effectively like removes them from the fight.
Wow.
Because that's a lot of turns for a minute. So
I mean, they could try to break out of it on their
yes.
turn, right? Yeah.
Yes, they can.
Yeah.
Yes,
Cool.
they can.
That's good to know.
All right. So the brains have revolted because they were attacked by the guards. All right, Ren, you're up.
All right. So I wanted to cast lightning bolt.
Mm-hmm.
So a strike of lightning forms in a line of 100 feet long and 5 feet wide. Blast out of you in the direction you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw. And the creature takes 8d6 lightning damage on failed save, or half the damage on successful one.
And who are you aiming at?
Are they all? They're all still like in like the same area, right? That's a
like the guards, the brains, or Sephek and Torga.
We're just trying to get everybody.
Oh, you won't be able to get everybody.
Okay, Sephek for sure then.
Okay, yeah. So,
and one of the brains just for added bonus.
You know what? Yeah, I will say one. I'll say even though the brains are kind of on your side now, you can still attack one if you want. Okay. Sure. Yeah. So, as Sephek has a Misty stepped closer to you, you can hit Sephek and one of the brains with the lightning.
Okay. We'll go for that.
All right.
So, Dex has to be 14.
Yeah, Dex 14. All right. Let's see. So very weirdly, the brain got a nat 20.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, I have no idea how.
It rolled at the last moment. The jar shifted.
Yeah, exactly. It just like, but Sephek did fail. So let's roll some damage on Sephek for this lightning.
Okay, let's go for it. 31.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
Okay. Nice. Tell me how you cast it.
Okay, so I just want to make sure this is like this. Okay, so Ren spreads out his arms, and I feel yeah, like lightning. No, his eyes turn white, like storm. Then lightning just starts coming down from the high heavens, and he does like a clap, and then it starts shooting forward.
Okay.
That's cool.
Rin, how do you kill Sephek?
Ooh. Well, this first time he's killed anybody like this and this kind of thing, so he's just jumping up and down, just like, okay, just like he starts clapping and trying to do more, just but he can't. But he's just like, I did it. He's like,
You just start clapping.
Like, yeah, it's like,
okay, yeah. Where were you aiming with the lightning? Just like anywhere?
well, I was trying to do because it's supposed to be in the line, so I was trying to like do it like.
All right, yeah. So I'll say that you fry this guy. So like the lightning hits him. He starts twitching in the way that you would think someone is as they're being electrocuted. I mean, it's lightning, right? And you see, kind of remember he like had like those like bright blue eyes. You see the blue kind of start to dim out of his eyes as he's getting shocked, and he falls to the ground, and his body is just smoking and twitching in the snow. All right.
Did it.
We did it. Okay. So he is twitching in the snow. And hold on a sec. I had to scroll down to get my brain thing. So after like Sephek falls, the guards are like frozen. The like brains are like, kind of not really paying that much attention to you. I'll say Torga is the only one that is really left here, and he's under Gosrick, your command. So now that Sephek is dead already, what do you want Torga to do?
I go up to him, and I say, all right, you are going to tell your men to go and deal with the monster in the lake. And then you're going to give a bounty for whoever can catch it will have the best of your wares. And then you will tell all your customers to shop from me in the meantime.
I love it.
That's it. Yeah.
All right. Torga.
I'm making an enemy in 31 days, but for now, I'm set.
Yeah. Torga nods her head. Obviously, her guards are frozen, so she can't really do like anything to them. But she walks up to this sort of part of the caravan that had a lock in it. And she unlocks it, and two cloaked, almost they look like kind of ghosts, but they look very similar to the cloaked figure that you guys saw in like Waterdeep and that transported you here. They fly out of this thing. Okay. And they look at all of you, and like you, I hear, I knew that he'd be able to do it. I knew he would bring someone here to like save us. Thank you. What do y'all say?
Who is he?
yeah, that's what I figured. who are you talking about?
Right.
It's the other cloaked guy, the one who did a really bad open mic at the bar.
Yes, he does like to indulge himself in things that he used to do while he was alive. but now that you've taken care of Sephek, there's many of us that he has killed that are stuck in this state, like between life and death. And one of us escaped, and they were able to rally folks such as yourself to help save us.
They're the three souls.
So thank you very much.
Why did he capture you? What was his intent?
Well, he's well, it's not really him. It's more Torga. Torga sells things, and selling souls is a very valuable trade. And we have lots of powers, but they had locked us up so that we weren't able to act on them. But our friend got away somehow, but promised us that they would search the realm for like warriors that were that could help us. And it looks like you are those warriors.
We did good here today, everybody.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
And I made money. So it's truly a beautiful day for Gazark.
Okay. At this moment, you like hear like a huffing and puffing of someone that's running up.
Is it Duo?
Guys, did I miss? Did whew. Hey, what happened here? What happened here?
Where's Brian?
I'm carrying Brian.
Oh, okay.
Brian's as big as you are. He's a brain in a jar.
Yeah, well, you always underestimate me. I just like I know you left me. Duo lays on the ground. He is breathing very hard. He is like clearly out of breath. And the other brains say, "Yeah, our friends here." And the brains are reunited. Duo's on the ground breathing. The third cloaked person appears and like says, "Duo, thank you for all that you've done." Well, yeah, I mean, you haunted me, and you said that if I like got these people to come here, that you would like help me with this little problem I got with the mana. So, are you gonna help me or what?
Can't believe Duo was actually doing something right.
For once.
And Torga has a little safe. Well, actually, kind of a big safe. And Torga, in addition to unlocking these souls, also unlocks this safe. And inside this safe is more than enough that Duo owes to the city of Waterdeep. For his borrowing, his excessive borrowing.
I cast Hold Person on Duo as he's laying in the ground before he has a chance to run into the safe.
He's held.
Yes. Okay. And now someone else manages the money because we're not getting to this situation ever again. You know, even a collective. We could have a board that oversees the duties and responsibilities. I'm not saying one person should have all this power, but it shouldn't be Duo.
Can we just go pay what he owes and worry about that later? Can we like get home first?
Yeah, I'll pick up Duo's held form and like football him.
Okay. The three souls say, yeah, we can bring you home immediately if that is what you like. Although you could probably do some great things here in Icewind Dale, but we can send you back home if you like.
No, Torga's gonna do great things in Icewind Dale, you know, right, Torga?
For 30 days, yes, for sure. All right, so
We'll be back in 29 days.
we'll be back in 29 days.
We'll be back in 29 days. Yes.
Season 8.
29 days later.
Yes. So they kind of go around you in a circle, all like 3 souls. They go around you faster and faster.
With the money, right? We've got the money.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Godric's got it strapped to his
money.
chest. Yeah.
You are back in the manor with the safe. Duo is still holding this brain.
Wait, we brought the brain with us?
So you're back in the manor with all of you, safe of gold, and Brian. That's where we're gonna end this. That's where we're gonna end the season.
Oh my god!
Oh, so happy.
Back in Waterdeep, we got money. Hopefully, this money is used to save the manor and not used in any other cause. And we got a brain. You know,
wow.
We got Brian. So, if y'all have any questions for us as characters in the chat. So if you type the word question, then you can ask any questions, not for us as people, for us as characters. So that is for Dahani, for Celise, for Rin, for Gosrick, for Duo, for Brian, for Sephek, for Torga, for Sheriff Southwell, for anyone that we've met during the adventure. You can ask that question, and we will answer it. All right. So first question for Brian the Brain. So did you come along willingly, or was this an accident? Oh, I don't really know. One thing I was being held, by the Cobalt. The next thing I'm here. I don't know where here is. It seems a lot warmer. I definitely didn't intend to come here. But I hope there's some more brains here. We can all do some brain things together. I could probably figure out some things to do with the money. I mean, I'm pretty smart. Maybe we can make some investments possibly.
Our brain manager.
Maybe we can gamble some of this and make some returns. I can calculate all the odds and we can do that. So that is a question for Brian the Brain.
Another question for Brian the Brain. If your capsule is left open, is it then a
this is what I believe is a pun. Brains don't do puns. But I understand what a pun intellectually is, but I don't quite do it. So it's a lot to open it. And if you open it, I might not survive. I'm inside of this fluid that kind of helps keep me all lubricated and stuff like that. I don't want to dry out. So please don't leave me ajar. Please. So, all right. Any other questions for any one of us or anything about the season really? And maybe because it's the last episode, maybe we can open it up to us as people, since there's also a lot more people watching. But we'll see.
A question for Tahani.
Yeah, question for Dahani. You seem to like throwing your friends. Is this a new thing with the rivals, or did you throw friends back in the day?
I didn't really throw friends. I threw other things, but now everybody is my size in back on Kirsabal, everybody was my size. And like the younger Aarakocra, I'd probably like throw them occasionally. When you learn to fly, you get thrown out of the nest. So that's how we learn to fly. But now, I have friends who are willing to be thrown, and I guess I kind of miss the young Aarakocra, so it reminds me of home.
Oh, how sweet. I love it. Question for Celise. Would you consider opening a paladin school kind of like you taught freely?
Maybe, except Tyr and I aren't on good speaking terms right now, so not sure how much I can teach other people about being a paladin. And then out of character, for those that are like, who's Freely? I and Sleaze guested on A Darkened Wish a couple weeks ago, and Freely, the character that B. Dave Walters plays, needed a little help in the being a paladin department. So I was teaching him how to paladin because he didn't know that we could do things like elemental weapons or I think Misty Step. So I was teaching Freely how to paladin without realizing that would be a thing. But for right now, I might be better equipped to kind of help people with arts of more bloody type things and magic and skills.
Yep. And as you say that, the like key says, "Yeah, bloody."
Oh, God.
Around your neck.
Oh, your key can be friends with the brain.
No.
I'm telling you.
No.
We have a buddy cop. We got a buddy cop thing or
No.
a brainy cop thing going on.
No. No.
Question for Dahani: which weather do you prefer? The Dale. Is that what we call it? Is it the Dale?
I mean, I think now
we're calling it the Dale.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's good in the Dale, my friend?
Right.
What's good in the Dale? You know what I'm saying?
The Dale or the Deep.
Yeah, exactly. Is it the Dale or the Deep? Which weather? Which weather does Dahani prefer?
Waterdeep for sure. I've said this before, but I come from Chult, and it is a very tropical climate, and Icewind Dale is nothing like I've ever felt before and ever want to feel again. It's like going from Florida to Chicago in the middle of a polar vortex. And I do not like it.
Right.
Do not like it.
Nice. Ren, do you regret taking out innocent bystanders, or do you just not think about it?
I tend to not think about it because if I start, I will feel bad, and no one has time to feel bad these days. So we just move on with what's going on.
Just not on your conscience at all. Gotcha.
Mm-mm.
All right. Question number 2 for Ren. How many eggs can you get your hands on, and how soon can you get back to Icewind Dale to set up a monopoly on the egg market?
Yes.
Don't give him these ideas. Stop giving him these ideas.
I would love to go into the egg business. It's just about finding that right egg, and sometimes you got to do really good searching to see what you can find out there. But
Hear me
you
out.
know what?
Icewind Dale, there are no brunch spots because eggs are not plentiful there. You could be the brunch spot in Icewind Dale.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because like if you notice, basically all their food was made out of fish, so they had like fish versions of everything. So everything tastes like fish. But if you opened up, like Ren's eggs, I'm saying you can make it. You can make a thing. Question for Duo. I think that yes. How does it feel to be a hero? I mean, I feel like I always feel, I mean, I've been a hero ever since heroes have been heroing,
Hero's gonna hero.
We're like off the record, right? I mean, like, right? Okay. Now that we're off the record, see, like the other people in the rivals, like they're all heroes, right? But they're heroes because they need somebody to inspire them, Everybody works together. Okay. So ever since they met me early on in season 1 of Rivals of Waterdeep, they've been able to achieve so much. Now, this question, would they be able to achieve it without me there? Things that make you go, All right. That's how Duo answers. All right. So, let's go around. Actually,
I was like, isn't there something we want to talk about?
Before we go around, so this is our final episode of season 7. We will be having a season 8. So our adventures will continue.
Season 8.
Yes, they will continue in a slightly different place.
Yes.
So our shows will not be on twitch.tv/DND for our live shows. It will actually be on our own Twitch channel of Rivals of Waterdeep. So we will, if somebody could put that link in the chat, actually, make sure to subscribe there, because that's where we're going to be broadcasting our shows in season 8, which we'll be starting up soon. And we'll also be putting all the videos on our Rivals of Waterdeep on our YouTube channel as well. So if you want to check all the archives, that will be all there. Our like audio podcast will be at the same place. So like if you look up Rivals of Waterdeep on your podcast reader, that will still be there as well. So make sure to check us out there. We are super excited. And like I also, as we tweeted out as well, we'll be having a show at PAX.
Yeah.
So on September 20th, PAX Online, obviously, because everything is online this year, we will be having a rival show. So make sure to check us out there as well, as you're looking through all your PAX panels and all your Paxy Pax things that you do when you're Paxy Paxing it. So,
hey Shareef, you forgot one kind of important detail about season 8.
One important detail is I've been DMing for a long time, y'all. Too long. Too long, y'all. I've been beaten down. I had Dahani say that she was bored in the middle of a stream. They've been treating me bad, y'all. So we are switching the DMs as we normally do, in between every season. And our new DM will be Tanya DePass. Will be our DM for season 8. So congratulations, Tanya. We cannot wait to have the fun that you will bring us through.
Yes, and I promise no puzzles.
Yes.
Yeah. There's been some dungeon crossing. There's been some dungeon crossing puzzles.
No, there hasn't.
The whole mine is a puzzle. The entire mine is a puzzle.
No, the mine is pre-written. Let's be real clear.
Yeah. So no, we are super excited. Also wanted to say, as you probably saw, Cicero Holmes, who played Perrin Underbow, had been taking a hiatus for season 7. Unfortunately, he's not coming back to the show. So like we just want to say, just to give him a shout out for like everything he's done. He helped launch the show, and we had 6 great seasons with him. But like he will not be coming back. So like this is the crew as of now. So make sure to come back and check us out on season 8 with Tanya as DM.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a good time.
Oh,
is there anything else?
Just for the PAX show, since we're talking about it, we will be playing with founding members Serena and Carlos.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So for our PAX show, everybody it's going to be, we're bringing back Carlos and Serena, and I'm very excited to sit at the table with them.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I can't wait to watch Carlos play a tree. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah. I don't know if they're going to be playing their original characters, if Serena is going to take up duo again or be Ashbourne, or if Carlos is going to be a tree version of Knock Knock.
Yes.
Or like just one of the acorns. I don't know. We will have to see. But yeah, no, that's a good point that I've got to mention. So thank you. Anything else I forgot to mention?
No, I think we can cover that when we each do our goodbyes and our outros.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so let's do our goodbyes, starting with Tanya.
Hey, I'm Tanya. I play Sleece Astorio, a half Fallen Paladin, half Blood Hunter, as of a couple episodes ago, and now your Season 8 DM. You can find me everywhere online as Cypher of Tyr. I stream on my channel. Also on Thursday nights, I do Dragon Age RPG over at Wandering DM. On my channel, I do Dungeon Crossing, where D&D meets Animal Crossing, and I teach friends how to play D&D. That would be Gary Whitta, Brian Gray, Shannon Woodward, and Adam Nickerson. And that is Saturdays, 10 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Central. However, there is not an episode next week because I am DMing over at Jasper's Game Day around the same time, where we are raising money for suicide prevention. Follow Jasper's Game Day on Twitter. All the details will be there, and I'll be sharing them. And that game will be streamed. And I'm running some new people through a devilish time chasing an infernal goose.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. My name is Brandon Stennis, and thanks for watching. You can find me on Twitter at I am Brandon TV and on Twitch at I am Brandon. Some stuff's happening. Can't talk about it yet, but just follow me on Twitter to see all about that. Yeah.
Mystery.
Yes.
Mystery stuff. Hi, everybody. I am LaTia at LaTia Jackson, everywhere I can have a username. In approximately 4 hours, you can watch me on twitch.tv/go_JG as our second episode of the Dark Matter campaign, Conspiracy in the Stars, continues. Last episode, we ended on a very exciting cliffhanger as a countdown began that we realized a little too late might not have been planned. So come and watch us figure out how we're going to resolve that. Other than that, I also have some secret things that I can't talk about. And I have a couple of panels that will be airing during PAX Online. So when I know when those are airing, you will also know. Other than that, I stream occasionally on my own Twitch channel and exist on Twitter.
And I guess it's me now. Hey guys, it's Masood. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Maroodboy, MHRUDBOI. And when I'm not with these folks, you can catch me on Tuesday nights playing Mythic Odysseys of Theros, sponsored by Roll20 over on this channel. It's a blast. We're having a good time. Thursdays, you can find me on the Indoor Recess Crew Twitch channel. We'd been doing Once Upon a Game when I do my blind playthrough of Undertale, and that was so much fun. And now it's my turn to take Katie May through my favorite game, Psychonauts. And that,
Yes,
man, it's
I
a
love
trip.
that game.
It's such a good game.
Yes.
And so I'm like, it's very fun. It's very fun to share that with somebody else. And if you guys want to come along and share the ride, please come join us. What else? Yeah, just one last thing. Guys, this has been my first season with The Rivals. I want to thank you all for watching and welcome me on board, as well as the wonderful people I'm sharing the table with. It's been a blast, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah, awesome. I haven't played Psychonauts in so long, man.
Dude, it's good. It's such a good game.
All right, and I'm Shareef Jackson. I've been your DM. You can catch me at shareefjackson.com, SHAREEF Jackson.com, or Shareef Jackson on all social networks. I'll be DMing a game for Jasper's Game Day on Wednesday at 2:30 Central. And I'll also be in a game on I believe it's on a day that I will tweet out because I have it on my calendar, but my browser just crashed.
No.
Wow.
But yeah, it's just one of those days. Oh, on a Saturday, yes, on a Saturday at 9:30 Central, I'll be a player in a game as well. That's being DM'd by Michael Critz. So, definitely looking forward to to participating in that. Also, I released a new video in my Game List Good series where I talked with Jasmine Zard of NPR, where we talked about like diversity in gaming and some recaps of the panels at the Game Developers Conference as well. So that's like on my website as well. Cool. So yeah, thank y'all for the season. Thanks to everybody at the table for like letting me DM for a second season in a row. Man, I look forward to returning and to enjoying another game with y'all wonderful folks. So with that, y'all, peace out. Have a great time, and we will see y'all in a couple weeks.
Bye.
We love you.
Bye.